Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is your review for The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 10, Episode 6. Sun's out, buns out. I have to be quick because I don't know what this phone finna do. I just recorded at least it wasn't that much, maybe 3 to 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, and it cut off. Talking about the storage was full. I don't have time. I don't have time for this storage to be full the way it's full. I have to go in and delete plenty. I'm not doing it right now, but I definitely need to go in and delete some things. Because it's taking up space in the phone. It's more than likely large attachments. And I don't know why the large attachments take up storage space. It's just a text message. It's obviously it's a video or a picture that was sent via text. Why is it still in my storage? Why doesn't it just save to the text thread and just be there in the text thread, but not in my cloud, taking up fucking space? So now I got to go back through all of these large attachments and delete. Anyway, let me not waste time. Jazzy and Kay, they decide to table their discussion. It's shady shot time. Everybody gets a shot glass, and they are labeled with nicknames, all but Stacey. Whatever. It was whack the first time you did it, and it's even more whack. You're even more whack and lame and corny for continuing this charade. Kay's her on hers, it says Giselle hater. Because, she likes to throw things at you after being cool with you, cordial, not mentioning anything. But the minute y'all are in a group, then here comes, well, me and so-and-so were talking. And it's like, bitch, you saw me this morning. You gave me a hug. We chopped it up. We kikied. And that wasn't the time for you to tell me you had beef or you had something, you wanted to talk to me about. No, it's always in front of the group. Always in front of the group. Because she has to make everything a situation, a moment. Anyway, she says that Wendy told her something about Kay not liking her. Some more he said, she said. Kay wants to table that discussion as well. Since Wendy isn't there, they'll talk about it later. Moving on. Ashley's still in Stacey's business, so we see. We see that there was some off-camera stuff. She was still worrying about Stacey and Chris Samuels. Stacey admits that she and Chris did go on a date. That's about it. She was separated from her husband, on the course to divorce, and he was also divorced. They were two consenting single adults on a date, and it went nowhere. There was no sex, none of that. And Ashley, in her confessional, decides to debunk all of that as if she was in the room. As if she was there when the hunching went down. She's telling lies. Is she? Or do you just want it to be that? Stacey don't know Monique. She's already said that. I don't know her. I've never met her. She don't owe her shit. And she don't owe y'all shit either. I just get so agitated with Ashley because it's just it's always the fucking audacity. Is that her white side? That's got to be her white side that just peeks out. Because, bitch, will you mind your damn business? Will you mind yours? Anyway, Giselle gonna come in there talking about something. She feel a little better about Stacey this morning. Girl, fuck you. Oh, so now she's in? Oh, now the hazing can stop? They sit down, fill Wendy in on last night because, she was sick. Kay got issues stemming back from back from past times. Okay, she's still worried about Giselle not checking in on her, not calling her after she got thumped upside the head with that bottle, and she just was going through. And so, why you didn't call me? Giselle's like, girl, you know why I didn't call you. At the time, Giselle was dealing with the loss of her father. First of all, she was dealing with her father's sudden cancer diagnosis, because it was just out of nowhere that he was diagnosed with brain cancer. Then he has to go through surgeries and things like that, and he just did not make it. That's why she did not call and check on you, because, girl, there were bigger fish to fry. I didn't have, girl, I'm not thinking about you and the cut on your forehead. Giselle said, girl, you fixed your issue. All you needed to go do was go find you a good somebody that could get your scar tissue removed and all of that. Meanwhile, her father is dead. So yeah, Kay, read the room. Read the room. And then she stood in it like, well, I guess I'm high maintenance. Then we turned on Wendy. Got to figure out what's, no, Kay turns it on Wendy. Because when she can't get a back and forth, when her face was on the floor after Giselle's because let me also say that Giselle really trying to, I'm not gonna say that because I'm not even gonna let it come out of my mouth. Kay couldn't get what she needed out of Giselle, and so she turns it on Wendy, and now it's Wendy's fault. Wendy's like, girl, what the hell did I do? Wendy the one that said that girl, I told her that to her face. We just now getting back cool. She know I ain't like her. Now that ain't news to Giselle. You ain't really spilling no tea. She and Wendy were not cool. So whatever Wendy said, Giselle knew that. She knew that. Tia tries to bring some peace between them. She also lost her father, so she can empathize with Giselle. She kind of brings everything back to a happy medium. Like, now we can calm down, cooler heads. In the end, we all exchange pleasantries, whatever. The ladies, they stop to swim while Angel pumps, so she doesn't go out there with them. They dock at the Orchid Bay to have dinner. First, we chat about Jazzy's wedding. Stacey was asked to be a bridesmaid, and I'm like, why was you asking any of these folks to be in your wedding? Why do y'all be doing that? You don't know these people. It can be your real friends in the wedding, and they just be wedding guests. She really was trying to get a special. That's why she was trying to get her wedding special. She said, if I have some of the cast in it, maybe they'll put it on the TV. Honestly, Jazzy, I don't want to see your wedding. I don't care to be there. I don't. I'm not interested. I'm not pressed. We do not need a wedding special from you. Thank you very much. Maybe next time go call the people down to the what's that show? What's that show about the weddings? Say yes to the dress. Maybe you should have called them. Ashley was on there, wasn't she? Wasn't Ashley on Say Yes to the Dress when she was marrying Michael? Anyway, Stacey's not going. I mean, she's not going to be in the wedding. She declined. She has a previous engagement. She's starting a business, and I guess it's around the same time as the launch, so she's not really going to be able to do it. Basically, what she's saying is, I don't have the capacity. I don't have the capacity to be your bridesmaid, because being a bridesmaid comes with responsibility, obligations. I already have an obligation to the cannabis line. I just cannot. And I understand that. Listen, I feel like, I think I'm done being in wed. Unless Brittany gets married and she asks me to be a part, I'm done. I am done being in y'all's wedding. I'm sorry. I feel like I ain't got nobody else's wedding to be in. I have a friend that's getting married. My friend is getting married, and she's my friend from high school, and I just don't. Although she said we was in it, I don't believe her. Some people just be saying stuff to be saying it. Like, I know you got other friends who you have deeper connections with, especially now. Like, we're high school friends, and granted, I'm sure I will be invited, but if I'm not asked to be in it, I will be fine. I will be okay. I love being a wedding guest. I love it. Being a wedding guest is always way better than being in the wedding. Anyway, moving on. Tia, she got a problem with Jazzy too, because Jazzy said, girl, you was a bit loud. You was a bit loud about my filters. You know, you had a lot to say, so it made me take a trip on down your page. And you filter down too. Jazzy tries to say she doesn't. Girl, both of y'all. Everybody, every woman. Everybody is, not everybody, because there are people who don't use filters. But but when people want to use a filter, let them use a filter. Okay. Granted, some people have filter blindness and they can't really see when it's just over the top. But it's not my job to get to telling you, hey, you filter your photos a lot. It's a lot, girl. That's not my place. That is not my place. Now you stepping in mean girl territory. Jazzy, her response to this was very much. I don't understand. I know it was all for the cameras, but it was just way too much for such a small situation. They were all like, Tia said, oh, well, you have an anger issue, girl. Are you okay? I probably would have laughed at her because are you for real? 14 days before my wedding. Somebody's upset. Somebody's having a rough time. Anyway, she obviously feeling away because, girl, nobody's worried about that man being a little sweet on you. The thing was, Tia told her that the man, Mr. Sunshine, whatever his name was, he was kind of, not sweet on her, but, giving her a little extra attention. And Tia noticed it, and Tia's just like, oh, you better tell that man he got a little competition. That made her upset because she has competition. She knows it. The competition is something else over there on her end. She got all the competition. And that's what the problem is. But girl, don't project. Don't do that. Then she was mocking Tia's accent, and then Tia was like, and I'm offended that you're mocking my accent. And they all looking like, yeah, nah, you should have ran with it, Tia. You should have ran with the xenophobia. I would have ran with it and called all their ass xenophobic. I would have ran with that shit. Absolutely. Let's make all y'all some villains for making fun of people's accents. Let's do that. Let's make some shit up. That's what they do around there. Anyway, they eat the good food. It's time to get into their slutty clothes because, of course, we're having a bachelorette party for Jazzy. Cameras are down, but apparently we got a little footage. Jazzy and Angel had a very heated discussion. Jazzy pulled her to the side to talk to Angel about something she had heard about her, and they were, she just wanted to get some straightening on it. She wanted to see for herself, I guess. Angel was very upset about it, but I'm assuming somebody was trying to slide on Bobby. I don't know. We didn't really get the full details in that moment. However, when we do find out what's going on, Jazzy and Angel know a few of the same people. They're wags, so they know some other wags. Apparently, somebody the talk is. I love when Tokyo Tony say what the talk is. The talk is that she's mean and nasty, and she's a mean lady. And Jazzy was going to tell her that, like, girl, I heard you was mean, but I'm not really feeling that from you. That's really what Jazzy's purpose was. Like, I had heard this about you, but I'm glad that that's not the case. I'm glad that I'm seeing another side, one that hasn't been talked about. But Angel took offense to all of that. She didn't appreciate that for whatever reason. They get back to the villa, get in they slut wear. Stacy has on her little German she get on my nerves. She's so fucking funny. Anyway, she got on her little German look. She listen, she say it's sexy. Go ahead, German. Her little spicy German attire. She's so unserious. Tia, she's also modest, so she has her robe on. She's giving robe and fishnet, but y'all ain't finna see what's underneath. She shows a little leg. She say, girl, I got a whole husband at the house. Whole husband at the house, kids and all. And granted, Wendy does too, but I think Wendy's husband knows who he's with. You know? I don't expect nothing less from Wendy, because Wendy got that body and she gonna show us. Okay, soon as I get in this party, I'ma let go of this body. That's Wendy, okay? She gonna show us the body. And it was still like tastefully slutty. Not like 304. Not like a 304 slutty, but you know, we like it. We like it. Angel, what's the lady name? Ashley. Giselle's outfit was real cute. Now that was real cute. Little ringleader. Go ahead. I liked it. I did. I liked that one. Because it was also tasteful. Still, you know, slutty, sexy, but tastefully done. I loved it. The only outfit I didn't like was Ashley. Per usual. Per usual, she dropped the ball. She didn't get it right. She got the slut part right. She gonna always get the slut part right. Angel, she in a mood because of, you know, the conversation she just had with Jazzy. So now she's in a mood. Now she want to give everybody attitude. Girl, go to bed. What you even come for? What you even came down here for? Go to bed. You know, each person is gonna go around. We have some things laid out on the table: handcuffs, whips, and chains, and edible stuff. All of the things. They're each gonna pick something up and do something sassy to Jazzy. You know, Ashley can't wait to lick all on her. So my girl, you know you taste good. Get your ass off of me. I don't know. It's just something when Ashley tries to be sexy and flirtatious, and you know, when on her girl on girl, it's just not giving like that. I don't want to see you doing nothing to Jazzy. Now, had that been Kiana, I probably been like, okay, I love to see it. But Ashley, get her out of here. They whip on Jazzy, and you know, all the things. She's just loving it. It's Angel's turn. Angel get up and get the handcuffs and arrest her for having a big mouth. Here we fucking go. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. This guy stinks. I'm so tired of Angel and her emotions. Please, girl. Please. Anyway, now we got the girl. What's this about? What you mean she got a big mouth? What you mean? What you mean by that? Oh, I'm not going to talk about it. Right. You brought it up. She feel like Jazzy was on her investigation, trying to find something on her tip. So she didn't really appreciate it. The rest of the ladies like, girl, but she pulled you to the side. You know, that's how we do things around here when you're not trying to have no problem with somebody. You know, you pull them to the side, because she could have very well brought all of that to the group. And granted, it's not even that deep. Allegedly, there was some woman. I guess this woman was trying to get with Bobby. So she reached out to Bobby's agents and managers and peoples and told them that she was stealing from him and was trying to trap him. He didn't believe it. He married her. It's really a moot point. It's null and void. It's a non-motherfucking factor. But she's upset. And this also happened in, what'd she say, 2016? We don't understand. We don't understand your angst. We don't understand why you're so upset. But okay. She's upset. She's I mean, so much so she start that crying. She go outside and call her husband. Kiana goes out there and checks on her. They both are having a hard time with this. Everybody's not reality TV ready. Everybody's not equipped for what it means to be on a reality TV show, on this type of reality TV show, to be a part of the Housewives franchise. It takes a lot of mental stability. It takes a lot of mental strength. And if you don't have it, if you lack in any way in that area, it's going to be a hard time for you. It's not going to be easy. You're going to be easily offended, emotional, all of the things. You see how easy it is for Giselle to go in and out of those. All right, cheers, guys, because it's a television show. This is work. We are creating a show. Okay, in some parts we have to create a little drama. It is water under the bridge for Giselle. She don't give a fuck. And the rest of y'all really need to take that on. You really need to. You got to be able to compartmentalize. You have to. Otherwise, you're going to be up here like Angel, mad and offended at everything. She's always feeling attacked by them. And that's just not so. It's just not happening that way. And this might be a postpartum thing. And if so, she really shouldn't have got on this show. Getting on a reality show and you postpartum is just crazy. It's just crazy to me. Anyway, yeah, Angel step away to call Bobby. That's really where we end out with Kay checking on her. She's still unwilling to talk about anything. She's still, I'm good, with tears falling down her face. Wendy calls it like she sees it. Girl, why we got to keep coddling you? We tired. We can't be walking on eggshells now. Every little thing you feeling a way about, you feeling attacked. We are not attacking you. Nobody is coming for you. Poor Angel. Honestly, I know everybody's saying that she needs to be a one and done, but I always feel like people should deserve at least 2 seasons, and then they can go on about their business. If by the second season you don't have your footing, you don't have your bearings, then you need to go. Then this just isn't the place for you. I'm assuming we're gonna get Monique next week. Ashley is having a pride event, and Monique has does she have 2 gay siblings? She has a gay brother, I think. Either way, she's an ally. And so I'm assuming Ashley invites her. And then they're going to invite Monique and then surround Stacey to talk about Stacey going on a date with Chris Samuels. And Monique is just standing there looking. I know this is going to fall flat. Monique I would hope by now, she's very emotionally mature. And she won't let these hoes ruffle her feathers. She won't let the likes of Giselle, Ashley, those two. She won't let it happen. Hopefully, she's smarter than the average bear. And she's not going to get, drug into this mess. And hopefully she just is like, oh, nice to meet you. Did y'all have fun? It's nice to meet you, girl. Hopefully she just pays it dust. I want this to be, I've been hearing lately a nothing burger. I've been hearing that lately from the other YouTubers. I want it to be a nothing burger. I do. Nothing on it. Nothing at all. Nothing on it. Nothing to it. Let me go. We got it done. Yay. I had 23 minutes worth of storage. Hallelujah. Until next time, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.